1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Yes, sounds good. All right. Hello, only PW. Thank you very much for the follow, man. Thank you. Why is that? That should be under that thing. I understand. Okay. Hello everybody, hello and welcome to Pixel World's Pixel World's live stream, and my name is Jake. I'm the community manager here at Pixel World's headquarters. Hello everybody, hello and welcome. Welcome to today's live stream. Did I mention I'm Jake? Maybe I did. Yes, today what we are going to do, we are going to design guilds with you guys. We are first gonna do a small recap on what we did last week, what we designed last week, and then we're gonna get to the design session. Thank you very much, Impulse, for Implus. I'm sorry for the sub. Thank you so much. And yes, last week I also. So first we're gonna do a small recap, and then I asked you last time, how could you benefit from the guilds, or what can you do with the guilds? This is what I asked you guys. Hopefully you have prepared your answers. I got a few answers to our forums and to our support as well, so I'm gonna go through those as well. So what kind of suggestions we got, because sometimes, well, people can't join the live stream and they want to give their suggestions other ways. So we're gonna go through that, check out what people think about that, and what should the benefits, and what can you do with the guilds and that kind of stuff. So we're gonna go through that today and talk about guilds and what do you want to see. Yes. That is mainly what we're gonna do. Ender Knight donated £2 through Super Chat. Thank you very much. My name is Ender Knight and I'm community member. Hello, Ender Knight. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Treek, hello, how are you doing? Lara Bigaloni, hello, how are you doing? Hi, sweetie. Hey, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome, and welcome Ender Knight as well. Poppary Funny, how are you doing? Welcome. Gargoyle PW, hey man. Mr. Grandman as well. Zup. I don't know if you noticed, I gave you a friend request in Discord, Mr. Grandman. Accept that if you haven't already. Rural, hello, how are you doing? Enomine and Mega, how are you doing, my friend? Mr. Boy as well. Thomas Knives, hello. Jack Byrne, PW, hey, man. Rural as well, how are you doing? How are you doing? And welcome. Let's give him some other shout-outs. So if you want to get a shout-out, write something in the chat and I will give you. Let's see who is here today with us. Drunk Hunter, hello, man. Sujina PW, Mac DJ Official, Jack Byrne, oh, also on Twitch. Black With, hello, man. Kuko, thank you very much for being our stream moderator on the Twitch side. Tree Rex, hey, man. Ivory is the best. So 4 days. What 4 days? Until the next update? Well, there might be. Adnane305, hello, how are you doing? I'm doing great. Hi. Aiden Meows, hey man. Kim123PW, Oli PW as well. Toki Sky. Ghost Faces, hey man. Lucas PW, Psycho, Hanan, Quadisum, how are you doing? Pinstroke PW, Din Arm GT, hey. Furious Dance Gamer, Ultra C GT Magic, John Raymond, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Duan, Pat16, Blazing Games, Night PW, hello, how are you doing? LPS, Gamer Bro, Matikoza, there's a lot of people here today. Welcome, welcome everybody, welcome. Sissy Copson, how are you doing? Trick, do you sometimes test hacks to see how to patch them? Yes. Yes. I think right now, we are actually quite in a good situation with that kind of stuff. Hello Rampage PW, Ines Karri, how are you doing? Trinu Rosie, It's Wave, welcome. King Blue Gaming, Aura Gamers, how are you doing, my friend? Welcome. Electro DQ, Guild Quest, yeah, I'm gonna be writing down your suggestions like today a lot, and let's make a huge list like what you guys want to see in the guilds. Yeah. Throwback when Jake forgot to give shoutouts like over 1 year ago. Oh, I did? Well, that sometimes happens. How come you didn't stream at the same time as last time you were streaming on weekend? Aren't I? Didn't... I think we started right at the same time. Our streams on Saturdays is more better since I'm free on Sunday and not Thursdays. Yeah. Saturday. Yeah. I got it. Da, 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 da. So, before we go into the guilds and guild session, guys, before we go into that, if you have anything you want to talk about other than guilds, now is a good chance. So let's first talk something else than guilds, and then get into the guild. So if you have any questions for me, anything at all, let's go through those. So when we go into the guilds, we can mainly focus on that. So if you have anything else you want to talk to me about, anything at all, hey, hit me up in the chat. Let's read some comments, drink some coffee, relax a little bit, and then start to think about it and, start the day rolling with the guilds. Okay, taking requests for music. I'm not sure about that yet. Probably not today. I was thinking like doing a full song request thing stream a little bit later, not today. Are you like friends with Growtopia or enemies? I would like to think more like friends. I don't see us as enemies. But I don't know about them. Yeah, they haven't really communicated in any way. But I think like it was quite interesting that they made their own like banning scammers video. So I guess that's kind of a tribute to our YouTube channel. So it was quite interesting to see that. Or casino scammers, yeah. So it was quite interesting. I think that's a really huge shout out to our YouTube channel. Yeah. Subs PewDiePie. Yes, if you haven't already, do that. Do you read Aquanka, Donald Duck? Not in a long time, but I used to read a lot of Donald Duck, like the magazines, comics. Yeah, comics. But you are my guest. Come in Italy. Oh, that would be interesting. I would like going to Italy. I have a friend who is studying right now in Italy as well. Studying there in university. Something about like statistics and like machine learning and that kind of stuff. Went there as an exchange student. Patter Luxington, hello. Hi Jake, can you shout out my name, please? Well, there you go. I just came into the live stream. Hello, Patter. Middle Sky, hey man. I think that the subscribe war will go all the way up to 100 million subs to PewDiePie with him in the first place. Oh, let's hope so. I would so much like that if PewDiePie stayed the #1. Of course, he will still be the #1 creator in YouTube because, like, T-Series, it's a company that just does, like, music videos and stuff like that, I think. So it's not a content creator per se in that way. Like a YouTuber. Now you have a new friend in Italy. Oh, thank you so much, Lara. Minion, save that a little bit later. I will read it. I noticed that you had a huge long post, and I guess that's one as well. Make sure you got it. I'm gonna go through that when we go into the guilds and talk about that. Yep. Hisco Gaming as well. Like save that. I want to use the time to read those and think about those like properly. Going in game today. Probably at some point we're gonna go in game. I think. Maybe if you have something that you want to show me, check out something like that. Yeah, definitely we can do that a little bit. Maybe at the end, most likely. Yeah, like last week, I think we went to the game. Had so fun. Do you read both YouTube and Twitch chat? Yes, I have both open here on. I have a screen that is like horizontal, and I read that. Yeah, and I have like the other side of that. I'm sure if I can show you. Well, I can't right now, but I have a whole screen here for both Twitch and Twitch and YouTube comments, and they like go here all the time. Like pretty much in the same way, like you can see here. I have the same thing for me, but in like a little bit bigger screen. So, if you have any other questions than the guilds, please let me know. Let's talk about it, and then we're gonna go. I can see my own messages. Did Jake ignore me? Zayship. No. Zayzahip. No. Will there be guild rewards in Pixel Worlds? Yeah, we're gonna talk about that actually today. Should there be? So, yeah, if you have suggestions, definitely. Gargoyle PW, please make that you can use recall magnet on seeds that haven't been crossbred, so you can get misplaced seeds back, but not abuse it. Can get crossbreed seeds easier. Well, are there seeds that are worth like 3,000? How much does it cost? 3,000 gems, I think, the recall magnet. So that's, well, maybe we could do that, but yeah. And personally, I think maybe there are some seeds that are more worth than like one world luck. You mother of cake. Hello to you as well. You didn't put your achievement at the world mod yet. You didn't put your achievement. I wrote a message there, didn't I? When will you get a play button? You just need a 2k subscribers more. Will there be a giveaway? Oh, definitely we're gonna do something special, Adref, when we hit the 100k. Definitely, when we hit that. Still a little bit way to go, so if you haven't already, subscribe right now, so we can go for that 100k silver play button. That would be awesome. So remember to sub. I will also give some shoutouts if you shop. Shop. So, Young Gamer 0512, thank you very much for the sub. As well as Surkus, these are our subscribers, so thank you very much for the sub as well. Killer Class 009, thank you very much for the sub. Mine Turtles, thank you so much for the sub, as well as Yontufin09, thank you. Follows from Savment and Ainomanen, thank you guys, thank you for the follows in Twitch. Have you ever eaten licorice ice cream? Oh yeah, love that. I love that. Okay, we should make a sponsor guild. Yeah, you can, of course, do that. I just... there might be a case that we might have too much sponsors, so that all the sponsors can't make it to the guild. I just got a feeling. Nenet Aquino, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome. Oh, and Olaf Grotopia, thank you very much for the sub, as well as War X Gamer and Sataya PW. Thank you. Do you mostly work on updates in Pixel World alone? No, I don't, Solment. There are, in total, right now, there are 6 developers of Pixel World. Oh, Steve Universe, welcome! Thank you very much for becoming our sponsor. Remember to connect your Discord to your YouTube account and come to our Discord server, and there you... Once you do that connection, a sponsor Discord chat will open up for you. You can also, like, a very easy way to contact me during, like, not during a live stream. So, if you have something, and also you can talk to other sponsors over there. So, sponsor chat is over there, and also let me know your in-game name. Let me open up, Yes, let me know your in-game name, man, and I will add the sponsor page for you. I'm Boss09. Alright, I will add that there. Just a second, guys, I'm gonna do that. Steven Universe. What was it? Yes. Boss09. Alright. I will add the sponsor pet to you after the live stream. So the coffee pet, coffee familiar. Genius PW, thank you very much for the sub. Thank you. So, maybe 1 or 2 questions before we go. Do you know this game Fortnite? Of course I know it. Played once. Do you listen to NCS? Yes, we are listening to No Copyright Son's YouTube channel. So if you like this kind of music, go check them out. mainly trying to play that music in this live stream. So, yeah. Honey, thank you very much for the sub. Thank you. How do you become a sponsor? There should be a sponsor. There should be a sponsor or the join button next to subscribe button in YouTube, and that's the way to go about it. Da, da, da. Have you played Roblox? I have never played Roblox, to be honest. But other developers have played that. Rural donated $1 through Super Chat. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rural. Rural. What is happening with my voice? More coffee. More coffee. And by the way, I'm how late? Well, not like a few minutes. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that. Have you played Growtopia ever? Ever? I think I played it, yeah. A little bit. But that's like 2 years ago or something like that. 3 years ago. I don't know. Very long time ago. Is guilds coming in this update? No, they are not. No, they are not. No, they are not. And why don't we go into the guilds actually and start designing the guilds? So let's jump in here. So, is the focus not correct? I feel like the focus is a little bit off, but maybe I can focus it a little bit better. Maybe the focus is a little bit better on the camera. Maybe. Yeah, I think it's good. Okay. So, first we're gonna go through what we did last week, what we talked about, and what Stream was saying. So, let's go through it a little bit. So, Pixel World's guild design. This is what we did last week. So, a player... a player group that can do stuff together, so that's the basic premise. Max size can be from 25 to 50, somewhere in between. That's what we ended up with. Maybe in later updates it could raise the max amount of that. Maybe you could also upgrade the max size. Then the minimum size, when you create a guild, what's the minimum size of the guild at the moment it is created. Then we talked about like how the guilds are created. One suggestion was to buy a lock, place it to a world and create guilds. We ended up last week that it's not a very good thing. There are much better ways to do it. And one of them, like buy item, collect signatures and create guild with that. Or guild button to the ESC menu in the game. Maybe visible to everyone. Guild leader, main officer sees all the guild details, options, everything from that. That kind of stuff. Build a guild. Buy a guild log from the guild options to create guild world, so you can actually have more than just one guild world. Guild prize, how much will it cost? We talked about like 10 or 75k. The average was around 45, but my own thoughts in that, and some of you guys as well, after we talked, is that maybe it should be maybe around 150k, so it's not so easy, but that's still up in the air a little bit, how much the guilds will cost. Then guild clothes and tabards, that's what we're gonna talk today as well. Like maybe you could create your own guild clothing or some other way to recognize your guild member from everybody else. So that is what we're gonna talk about today as well, because I think that's a perk in the guild, or something that you can do with the guild. Prize, be supporter or 200k gems, or this was something else. Yeah, that's extra note. What is a supporter inside the game? Because we don't have that kind of thing. Guild member lifts to the player window and tracks members are online or offline. And also we did some design, like how it could look like inside the game. If you want to check it out, you can do that from the last week's stream. We did some photo editing of the guild thing. So today what we're going to discuss about in the guilds is how could you benefit from the guild. This is what I asked you last time to think about, like how could you benefit from the guild, or what can you do with the guild. And then let's reduce the size a little bit. I think you guys can still see this. So I'm gonna take this and let's make it a little bit smaller, like 32 or something. And let's start writing. So right now, you guys, some of you guys had like long posts to me. If you have them ready, post them again. Let's read them out loud. Hamza Kalash. Hello everyone, I'm a new player. Hello, welcome Hamza. Welcome. Okay, here we go. Minion 3665. This is a shortened version of the other messages with some extra ideas. I would post it on YouTube. Okay, but it's too long for that. Just over 1,500 characters. Okay. Well, thank you. Have you sent that to for example to our support or something like that? You can do that and like I will check it out, the whole thing. Thank you very much, Rural, for the $1 donation. You rock, man. You rock. One guild should be able to have infinite alliances. Okay. Guild alliances. Don't like. I know I'm gonna make typos. Probably there's typo right there. Alliances. Alliances. Yes, I know. I'm gonna make some typos today as well, because I want to concentrate on other things than writing correctly. There should be a menu to join guilds where the world owner features guilds, and you can select some to request to join. Okay. That's a little bit about what we talked last week. There should be a guild-only chat. Okay. So that's guild-only chat. That's another benefit, I would say. Guild-only chat and ally chat. Ally chat. Let's write it like this. Ally-only chat guild should have message board where admins in guild could post. Anyone allied guilds could see it. Okay, so a message board. So the guild, but this could also like go for your. It's still a little bit blurry, I feel like. Maybe it's not blurry anymore. Maybe, hopefully. Still feel like it's a little bit blurry. I don't like myself to be blurry. Now I'm blurry. Ah, I think now it's better. Okay. Message board. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Like message board, and how that message board should be. Let's see. Ally, board, and guild. That's maybe that's a little bit too large as well. I'm gonna reduce that a little bit to maybe 20. Hopefully you guys can read. So you could, as a guild owner, you could add a message to the message board, so when the guild members come online, they could see that. Nah, yeah. Okay, how much would guild cost? I forgot. We talked about that last week, so maybe around 150. But what we got from the community, 75, 10k. But what we talked about during that live stream last week, we might have go with something closer to 150, but still not like 100% decided yet. If you want to see the and see all the like how we and what we talked about that and how we ended up with that number, you should check out the last week's live stream. It's on our YouTube channel. Okay, Minion 36 365. Okay, I will send it to the support team. Yeah, they will direct that to me. So because that's so long, it's very hard to put it anywhere else. So or forums is another way if you want to do that. But you can also send that to us. Yeah, directly because it's such a long message. There should be Polly's PW. There should be a guild tournament where you win an exclusive armor set or swords. Every tournament, there will be like PvP between guilds, and every guild you played against will be your rival. And there will also be alliances for more bigger tournament, like 2 guilds versus 2 guilds. The bigger tournament means better prizes. Okay, let's talk about this a little bit. Guild tournaments, guild rank. Yeah, well, we're gonna go with the guild rank as well. Like, how do you rank guilds as well? Because if we want to rank guilds, we need some kind of point system. So guilds would have points, so they can be ranked. So how that would go? But guild PvP. Yeah, I like the idea. Like, let's write it here. Like guild PvP. But I'm gonna add a question mark because what that would actually mean and what we would have to do to create that's the question. So yeah, and like because like the problem with guild PvP is that in your guild there has to be like, let's say 3 members online, and then the other team needs to have 3 members online at the same time to do that guild PvP. So we need 6 people online at the same time and these correct guys. How would you initiate that guild battle? So it would be, because it needs to be fair unless there's no point of creating any kind of competition. So other guild can't have more 4 members and the other one 2. Like that would not work, or 3. They both needs to have the same amount of people competing. So how would that be done? That is kind of the question. Guild War PvP, Jake. Yeah, something like this. Guild War. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know. Guild PvP will have a surprise sword and armor. It could be so cool. Yeah. Well, yeah, I think. Yeah, why not? Like, if we're gonna do this kind of thing, but what it actually means. If there's guild PvP coming, you couldn't start the battle if there's not enough players online. Yes, exactly. And we need those guys to... Like, should there be some kind of, like, a way to challenge other guild for that? And then you could just, talk to the other guild, and then challenge them, and then they can either accept or decline that challenge. Then you would have the control over that, and there's like 1 minute time, and you need to, and each member has to accept that. Like you have any other how would I say, like party mode in any other games like Dota 2 or Fortnite, for example. You can create your own party. So you would create your own party, and then with that party challenge other guild parties or something like that. And for that, we would need some kind of ranking system or automatic, unless it's like one guild challenging another guild. It would have to be like, what do you call that? Automatic system to combine those guys. Guild ticket can be used in a guild portal. Okay. What about weekly event for guild PvP? That is possible. That is possible. But also, like, we have to think about. What we have to think about this is that, for example, during a night time there is a lot less players, and then we have to think about like, well, there is still gonna be guilds online, of course, at that time, but it's gonna be a lot less. Like the player numbers go each and every day, they go up and down, like normal. Like people sleep sometimes, so that's and there needs to be. And so that's why I'm thinking like, should it be like anamorphic style, so you don't actually have to be online to do that guild PvP, but when it's your turn, then you could do it. Let's read the chat. What ideas you can come up with? Time zones exist. Exactly, Trek. So I want to make sure that each and every time zone has the possibility of competing the same way, because there are more players from other time zones than from other time zones, and I want it to be balanced. I want it to be balanced. So, yeah, we have to think about that. When you upload from Pixel Wells, Lara Piccoloni, I think there should be a new update, like video if you mean, next Wednesday actually. I think, because there might be a new update next Wednesday. So we're thinking about like video-wise. Swag Patrick, maybe that when player is in guild, then make above his name there will be a name of the guild. Oh yeah. And when you're the leader of the guild, you can click on a person and there will be invite button. Yeah, possibility. Europe has the most players. I'm not actually sure about that. Europe and Asia are really big. Yeah. But like, yeah. But if you look at the world map, for example, then you can check that at some point, like the daytime is almost completely over an ocean, and there's night on each and every side. So, well, not completely, but in that way, there are some downtime to those areas. They're not downtime, but there's less players. But yeah, maybe you have to think about like how to make it balanced. But maybe if this guild PvP, because that's why I think about this guild PvP in that way. But what if it would be, let's add it like this, guild PvP or PvE? So, for example, guild PvE could be something like, there would be like a netherworld kind of a world, and then your job as a guild is to run through that as fast as possible. So like time-based contest. Who completes first? Of course, that would be like a lot harder than normal. Maybe there would be even a boss at the end. Or if we're talking about guild PvP, maybe there could be like okay, let's do it like this. PvE, or no, I wouldn't be like this. So what would you call that? PvP plus PvE. So what this would mean would be like, for example, you go to Netherworld type of a world. I'm just trying to read your comments and see like what would fit these into these type of suggestions. Nether type of world. Okay, that's not a really good way to say, but I don't like to use the time on think like what's correct in English language. Nether type of a world. There are 6 stars that you need to collect. There are 6 stars that you need to collect. Who collects the most stars win. Star needs to be brought back to the spawn area. So in this case, like, think about like a netherworld, and there will be monsters and traps and everything. Maybe you have unlimited lives, or maybe you have like 5 lives. That needs to be like thought out. But then everybody starts, like 6 players starts from the middle, 3 of the other clan and 3, like clan versus clan. There are 6 stars across the map, and then your job is to go and collect those stars and get more than 3 stars into, and like you need to bring more than 3 stars into the middle. You can also PvP, so you can kill the opponents. And so you can go, one of you or most of you guys need to go and grab those, but you can also stop the other team from bringing their stars into the middle. There could be power-ups, for example, and that kind of stuff. By the way, let's give some shoutouts. I haven't given shoutouts for a while. Zerktron, thank you very much for a sub, as well as Shenshen, thank you very much for a sub. Big Chungas, hello. Gamer Rope, thank you so much. Arjuna Janjanjaya, thank you very much for the sub. Thank you. Thank you. Follow from Yiga007, thank you so much. To Edge has bigger chat, but you have more messages. Yes, they don't scale the same way, so that's why. If there are stars, you kill him while he has the star, then he drops the star, and 5 seconds later, you can pick the star again. Good idea. Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, something like that. Well, that's the so. So something like that, or some version of that, or it could be combination like time-based contest, but then the netherworld needs to be the same for everybody, or whatever that world is gonna be like. But yeah, okay. So some form of guild PvP PvE contest. Let's take it like that. Then let's add more. Let's add more if you have any other. Or 5 stars, only 3 stars to win the game. Yeah, Ivan, something close to that, yeah. We can go about the details a little bit later, but I don't want to get stuck in this. So... then other ideas. What could you benefit from the guild, and what can you do with the guilds? Thank you very much for the sub. That's something in Korean, I think. Thank you very much and welcome. Cloudy Chum, thank you so much. Mohammed Amza, thank you very much for that sub as well. Welcome. Virus66, thank you so much for the follow in Twitch. Guilds give tons of opportunities. Yeah, it does. It does. Guild shop. Okay. Guild shop. We can then talk about like what the guild shop will have in it. But at least like that guild tabard or guild tabard. Tabard. Black and White, thank you very much for the sub and welcome. Welcome. Guild rank. Okay, so guild rank. Rank for members. For members? Or for guilds? Censored PW donated 5 euros through Super Chat. Coffee pack cost 5 euros in Finland. Oh, you're absolutely correct. Around 5 euros. Thank you so much, Censored PW. Thank you, man. Thank you. This cup of coffee was brought to you by Censored PW. Thank you, man. Thank you. Okay, let's keep reading the chat. Boss Rage, Jake. 25 players versus overpowered boss and guilds. Guild clothes should depend on your guild rank, like leader, member, elder. Guild lock could be a blueprint. That we can also add here. Guild lock to create a guild world. But like we talked earlier, you could have multiple guild worlds. So you could have guild's own trade world, then you could have guild's own parkour world, guild's own fishing world. That doesn't all have to be in the same world, I think. Maybe a way that you can do... maybe a way you can do guild versus guild. Yeah, we talked about that. It's like this is basically it. Guild versus guild in some way. And there are a few examples that we talked about what it could be, but not all. So guild shop, there's for example guild tabard, guild rank for members, for guilds. I think definitely for guilds. Still thinking about the guild rank for members. At least it can be given by the guild leader. Let's given by guild leader. For guilds, it's a question mark, and this would be like a ranking thing. So you could rank your own guild to be something. You could get points for something and that kind of stuff. Right, Grave Gatekeeper, thank you very much for the sub, and also you hosted us. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the host. Okay. When you donate to the guild, you receive points to upgrade your rank. Essential PW Guild Hoodie. Oh, thank you very much for a $2 donation, €2 donation through Super Chat. Thank you very much, Censored PW. Thank you. Almost missed that. Didn't miss that. Oh, yeah, we have to think about like what should it be? Guild. Let's clothing. Let's edit that. Clothing. I think it's written like that. Mosa Ali, thank you very much for the sub, as well as Donix. Thank you so much for the sub. We're getting closer to the 100,000 subscribers. Dumtaz, thank you very much for the follow as well. But yeah, some way to create your guild clothing, and then you could buy your guild clothing, maybe. Okay. Let's hit it here. Let's read more suggestions. Mulla on muuten miettinyt, että onko moderaattoriksi paikkoja vapaana. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, Hello Chick, I was wondering if there's a possibility to go for a moderator or it's closed. Right now, we are not looking for other moderators, but we are also all the time checking for possible ones. So yeah. Hey Jake, it's Benzi GS94. I have a statement to make. Well, please do. First of all, okay, let's read the whole message. First of all, the reason why I came to into Pixel World is because Growtopia is, or probably was, on rollback, and I have no other game to play. With an I apologize for any Growtopia related in Pixel Worlds. Oh, you mean like, yeah, okay, don't worry about it, man, don't worry. Like, that's just the internet, that's just the internet, man. Ever heard of Alita purple armor with rollerblade and his swords? Oh, like Alita? Yeah, I actually went to watch that last weekend, or last week. Well, I went to watch the Alita Battle Angel. I kind of love that video, kind of love that. Love the CGI on it. Guild logo, yes, I saw that. Let's write Guild logo. It was said by Sebek. So yeah, Alita Battle Angel kind of thing. There are rollerblades inside the game already. But maybe, and therefore, why could not we do guild ones as well? But like, we can't do like Alita Battle Angel thing that would look like and name it like that. Because that would be like that's copyrighted stuff. That thing. Neger, thank you very much for the sub, as well as Iron Stones. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, okay. Guild banner, guild logo. I'm gonna write it here. Banner, some sort. Maybe Maybe you could create your own guild banner that you could place to your guild world. Like, in the same way, like, there's a guild, like the flags that we have in game. That kind of stuff. Yeah, Kim123, yeah, custom guild flag kind of thing. Mounts from guild shop? Well, we would have to bring those into the game as well, before that. But that's a possibility. That would go for the guild shop, probably, like a guild mount. I'm gonna add that, but first we would have to create mounts for everybody to add a guild mounts. Guild level, definitely. Okay, let's do it like this. Guild level. And then we're gonna do higher level, more like perks or item slash items in the G shop. I'm gonna write it down like G shop right now. Like high level, like you could level up your guilds. Higher it is, you can do more stuff. So, for example, you get more guild perks, more guild quests, for example. And I know we've got like guild quests, whatever they might be. We can talk about that as well today. Like, what could the guild quests be? Why don't we talk about that right now? Quickly checking out the chat, reading that out. Guild drop game. Yeah, good luck with that. Guild got banned. Okay, so you can level up your guilds. The higher level the guild gets, the more perks slash items there are in the shop, and you unlock them bit by bit. So you need all the people to do that, and yeah, maybe it could be even like this. Maybe it could be even like this. So the higher level, you get to unlock them. Guild needs Guild needs XP. Guild gets a level. Guild opens up a possibility to create a guild hat, for example. Then that guild needs to have, because guild needs to use guild's own gems. Like, guild has its own gem pool, so guild can use those gems in the guild shop to unlock and create, for example, different designs, and then other people can buy their items from the guild shop. And for example, guild would get their own cut from that. So let's say like 50-50. So you create for example, guild tabard, and then you use 1,000 gems to buy that from the guild shop. Then the guild would get 500 gems, and 500 gems would go for that shop. Something like that. So the guilds could benefit from creating this kind of items, and would build their own coffers, so to speak, to unlock more stuff in the future. Yeah, I think that's interesting idea. Guild gems, definitely, like guild bank. Guild bank, I would say. Can hold gems slash items. Okay, then we go to the guild quests, I think. Let's read the chat a little bit. Oh man, we have to buy. Yeah, I think it's best that you would have to buy from the guild shop, and while you buy from the guild shop, your guild actually gets at least some of the gems, and by that you get to unlock more stuff. So it kind of feeds itself. So there's like a point of doing that, and your guild can become better and better, and that way, and everybody gets the benefit and like reeks the benefits from the guild, and you, at the same time, you buy stuff for yourself, but also you help the guild to grow as well. So I think that's a really good idea. Thank you very much for the sub, Negro. So like your knees are growing? What? What kind of name is that? Aya. Thank you very much for the subs. Flat noseness. Maybe one of them is how much complexity your guild breaks in an amount of time for a tournament. Okay, that's a one. Is that like a quest? I think. So break as fast as possible. Break as fast as possible. I'm gonna like this is like a tournament thing, kind of thing. Right now, let's try to look for like guild quests and that kind of stuff. What kind of guild quests there could be? So let's write them down in the chat, and I will put them here. Maybe custom VIP options? Yeah, might be. When the guild update coming? Well, not in a long time, I think. Few months at least away, because, well, we are just right now, like, designing what it could be. And then, later on, we, of course, then have to design it visually and then program it into the game. So it's gonna still take a few more months, at least, to do that. But, yeah, I wanted to get it good and right the first time. So that's why I'm talking to you guys, so we can do that. I think Pixel Art is boring. Guild updates still boring. Well, thank you for your. Is there anything that makes it boring in your opinion? I would love to hear that. If there is something like, especially like why it is, because then we can maybe do something about it. The only max members you can add is 30 members. Yeah. Yeah, we talked that last week. So we were like max size from 25 to 50, somewhere in between. 30 is in between of that. So we have to see what the end amount will be. But now, if there, like, what kind of guild quests could it have? 100% copy of Growtopia guilds. Did you know that we have guild lock? We actually had guild locks inside the game even before GT did. So, we just felt like we need to create other stuff before we actually make it possible and actually talk to you guys about it. Music, where's music? But yeah, I think it was leaked like 2.5 years ago or something like that, that we have guild logs in the game files already. It was quite interesting. People found that quite fast, actually, when we made the game on Game Alive. Okay, let's pull up this, making a little bit more music. Random. Maybe I'm gonna add it. Okay. Raisins, Jay noticed me. My idea of guild quests: win a guild war against other guild, and some guild contributions, custom guild and custom guild orb. What part that is a guild quest? So the quest is to fight. Okay, fight against other guild. We can then talk about like what you could get from that fight. Yeah. Guild quests should be very difficult, but they would pay well. Okay. Well, let's add it here. Very difficult. But good prices. Okay. Can you read my suggestion in the sponsor Discord? All right. Right, I don't have my Discord open, but let me pop up here just in a second. Not sure if I have streamer modes on and everything, so. Better. end of my screen is showing. Okay. I'm gonna pull up our sponsor Discord. Yeah, I have my... Let's read that. Okay. Modular. Sponsor. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna pull it up here so everybody can see that. Here we go. So, Guild Wars. Okay, this is Modular's idea. The contest will be chosen based on people of the same guild size and similar online peak times. Hashtag Coffee Jake. Online peak times. These two teams would do multiple battles mentioned below. Only 3. Whatever the minimum guild size is. The people will be chosen per battle. They can sign up and get picked. The player battle is the following match. 5 minutes, Netherworld style arena, but less or no enemies. Okay. Stars. Maybe, can you see that behind me? Yes, maybe you can. I'm gonna stay here so you can read as well. Stars will spawn in the middle. Once there is 5 or 10 stars collected, or more than 5 minutes, your team wins. You can kill the other team. Yeah. Whoever wins gets guild points, and you get to use in the guild shop. Okay, interesting. Items for the guild shop. Wasteland Orb, guild banners and other props. Guild clothing, shirts, hats, armor with a guild logo. Another alternative would be a dye. Can you see? Would be a dye that would make your current logo on any clothes. When traded, the dye would wear off. Team potions for the PvP battles. Maybe a machine like Pixel's Exchange that can view the guild matches. Also, there should be a cost to enter a war. Okay. Interesting idea. I'm not gonna write it down here because I have it now on Discord, so that's a pretty long post. But yeah. Very interesting things. I'm gonna think about that, and that is now saved for me. So, then other suggestions what the guild quests could be. Like, they're very difficult but good prizes, pick as fast as possible, something like tournament style thing, fight against other guilds. What other things for guild quest? What the guild quest could be? Let's try to talk a little bit about that. Theodosius on stream. Hello. Hey, Jake. What's up? Hey, man. Welcome. Well, we're designing guilds right now for the game. We are designing that, thinking about what it could be, and then talking about that. Item suggestion called a mag plant, which allow you to pick up seeds, blocks into the mag plant. Player option, see public, mag plant. Why don't we then just create something like an NPC that you could, for example, hire, and it would do that stuff. That would be much better, in my opinion. Apollyon 616JC, thank you so much. Donated $2 through Super Chat. Guild-specific currency to avoid guild hopping. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah. Okay, let's write it down here. A way to prevent guild. It's like the guild hopping. So some way to prevent guild hopping. Is going to be like guild currency, specific currency for the guild, or could it be like we have talked about your guild. Okay. This is a little bit from World of Warcraft, actually, because I think they have done it really well. So what do you think if we could do like a similar structure to the guild thing? So to prevent guild hopping, because for example your guild could be level 50 and the other guild that you were earlier was guild 10, and you would just not hop there, get the items, and hop back, and they do that kind of stuff. So how World of Warcraft does it is that you have a guild reputation. Guild reputation. And with the guild reputation, high enough reputation. High enough reputation. You unlock guild perks. Unlock personal. Personal. So, for example, guild gets to level 50, unlocks all the guild perks. And then, or guild perks, whatever that could be, guild items, guild raids, guild, what we are talking about here, like, what it could be, logo, banners, everything. And then, when you join that guild, you actually have your own reputation to that guild, and you have to raise that your reputation high enough, and when you get high enough reputation, you unlock these guild perks that the guild has opened up for its members. What do you think about that? Like, this is a little bit similar to what World of Warcraft right now has. And they use this, and I think that works pretty well. But, like, let me know what you guys think. That's gonna be good, yeah. But, because, like... It's cool. But yeah, it's a little bit similar to what World of Warcraft Haunted plays. Hi Jay, hi again Jay. Hello, how are you doing? But yeah, it's a little bit similar to what World of Warcraft has. But there is a saying in game creation that if somebody has already designed a wheel, why would you design wheel again? Just make the wheel better. So I guess we could kind of use this kind of a guild reputation thing, make our own version of it, and like kind of, yeah, I know somebody can say you're copying World of Warcraft, but there is actually nothing bad in that. They copied a lot of games as well, but if something is working, then why change it? Of course, like, we have to think about that. Is that the right way to go? But that's why I really want to ask you guys, like, what do you guys think about this idea? They just had the same idea but different aspects. Why would you judge come on give him credits to people who are trying to get change on? What are you talking about? Maybe Sky, about the guild benefits, what about 5% more XP from Pixel Wars Exchange, PvE? Oh, not Pixel Wars Exchange. Play versus enemies and fishing when being in a guild. Okay. Guild perks. So, this could be, for example, plus 5% more XP. Fishing. How did I do that? I just did that in some way. I pressed the button to do that. I have no idea what I pressed. How do you do this? I hated this last time. This is some mode. I just pressed something. Okay, it's insert. Alright. 5% more XP. Fishing. Says PvE. Okay. Play versus environment. Compared to something like Pixel Worlds, using World of the Week method is such a good reference. Yeah. Because I think, like, if we're talking about like MMOs, World of Warcraft has done a lot of good stuff. In my opinion, they've done a lot of bad stuff as well. Not agreeing with everything they've done in the past, but they've done tons of good, and definitely for this genre. So why not? Because I think more than anything, it's a shout out to them. Like, hey guys, you did this correctly. Like, we want to do this kind of stuff as well. Okay, let's continue reading the chat. What do you guys think? Dun, 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 dun. You copying guild log from Growtopia? No, we're not creating guild logs. That's what I talked about earlier. Seed. What we talked about earlier is actually that we don't want to do like this by a guild log plays too well and it creates guild. That's a really bad way of doing that. We actually talked about this last week. Instead, there would be a guild button in the menu that appears to everybody, and then you can create a guild using that, or buy an item, collect signatures, and create a guild in that way. Of course, when you can create your own, and then like this also gives you the possibility to create multiple guild worlds for that one guild, so you're not tied to one guild or that one item in a world. So yeah, I would not say like we're in any way. I don't know what kind of guilds there are in Growtopia, no idea. But at least our point here is to talk to you guys and try to figure out what is the best way of doing that, not what's the easiest or how somebody else has done it. Definitely. To look for like the best ways of doing that. If the best way of doing that is something that someone else has done already, then it's kind of a maybe we're gonna go that way. But oh, hi Jake, hello John David. You designing guilds right now? Yes. Yes, we are designing guilds right now. Can guild have a new potion for the guild? Let's write it down. Like guild potions. Potions. Then we have to think about like what they would be, but Jasmine, why you copy GT? Well, exactly. We are not trying to copy GT. We're not trying to copy anything. We're trying to create something that is best for the game. We are not trying to copy any other game. But in some cases, for example, we talked about the guild reputation thing. And like World of Warcraft did a very good job with the guild reputation and how that works. So, because we talked about like how to prevent guild hopping. And that would be one solution for that guild reputation. Guild prize could be a different arena, orbs. Okay. So that would probably go to the guild shop. Let's put it down. What did we do it like this? Guild clothing. Clothing. Then go here. Like this. Guild mount. But that requires other stuff as well. So that's not so easy. Then we do... What did you say? Orb. Guild... Like a guild... Special guild orbs. Let's write just guild orbs. Orb/orbs. Alright, let's go through. Guild armor and weapon. Yeah, I think it goes down below this. I'm gonna write armor/weapon. I'm gonna write here weapon, like this. So it goes under this, what they could be. Animals. Okay, guild familiars. Maybe? Or other animals. Maybe guild could have their own dog, for example, and the whole guild needs to feed that or it will die. Or something. Like, definitely like a Tamagotchi thing. That would be interesting. Guild PvE, yeah, we have added it here. Guild PvE. Right, guild potions, we're down here. A guild mascot, yeah, something like that. That would be sad, dog dies. Yeah, remember to feed the dog. Dogs die if you don't feed them. Jake, about the benefits, why not be weekly rewards, like at the end of the week, you get gems but it depends on your activeness in the guild. For an example, always signing into clan wars. Yeah, Patty Luxington. Black Desert Online does that. Black Desert Online has that kind of a thing. So what it actually... I'm gonna write down what Guild Wars has. Not Guild Wars. Black Desert Online has this. This kind of thing. So, how it goes... I'm just gonna write how it goes in Black Desert Online, and if you haven't played, you can like give your opinions on it. So there's a guild, and guild pays a salary. Guild salary. Paid from the guild. Paid from the guild bank. Guild salary, it's gems. In Black Desert Online, it is something else. It's gold, but guild salary, gems, paid from the guild bank, and guild bank, like we earlier, can hold gems and items, and the guild gets. Let's write it here. Guild gets gems from guild quests. So you would not get anything. So if you do quick guild quests, the guild gets gems. And because guild pays salary for each and every guild member. Each and every week. Weekly. Paid from the guild bank. This kind of idea comes from, yeah, Patty Luxington said that, but there's a similar thing already done in Black Desert Online. That's pretty interesting. 5% fitting, something like that. Oh yeah, XP, let's do it like gems as well to that. As an idea. Remember, these are all ideas and suggestions. What we are doing right now. It's not possible to create all of this when the guilds come. It's just not a possibility. We are a small team, remember that. But definitely we need this kind of list if we want to do stuff. And then what we're gonna do here, we're gonna take a look at this list, and we are gonna decide like what parts of this we want to do and what we're gonna do first. Like what are the bigger ones? So we're gonna put them to order, like what are the best things to add into the guild right now and what can come later. And we're gonna put it to that kind of order and then just start doing those. So for example, guild potions, if we don't see that, it should come when the guild comes out, because there are something that would be so much more fun. For example, guild bank should definitely be there. So then we would more likely create guild bank right at the bat than guild potions, if you know what I mean. But yeah. A guild crown for the leader. Definitely a way to recognize the leader. How that is going to go? Maybe. I'm not going to lie. Guilds could really make a pixel world a lot more fun. Yeah, that's true. I definitely agree with that, Apollyon. And interesting fact, did you know, like I talked a little bit earlier about it, that there's a guild log and has been inside the game files since the release of Pixel Worlds. Did you know that originally it was designed so that the guilds would be inside the game already 2 years ago? But we ended up scrapping the guilds because we felt like the game was not good enough yet to have the guilds in it. But yeah, already 2 years ago we planned to have the guilds. Are you reading comments? Yes, I am, Mythical. Yep. Guild log for guild world. Yeah, definitely. We need a way for guilds to have their own worlds, definitely. And guild log is probably going to be the way we're going to do that. Rip, that means they are not gonna be working on it yet, lol. Guilds coming 2021. No, our plan for the guilds is that they are gonna come in 2019. Definitely. We want to do it in 2019. We want to do it this year. That's why we're having these live streams. But still, it's not gonna come next week. It's gonna take some time, guys. Creating game features, mechanics, and everything, it takes time. But yeah, definitely this live stream is definitely a way to go forward with it. Tubai followed. You weren't a follower earlier. Why? Thank you very much. Dalek Hunter 101. Thank you very much for the sub. Okay. Let's keep reading the chats. How about a guild kit? John David, a guild kit? What would it have inside? Like, what kind of guild kit? Okay, Raikatoru. In World of Tanks, there is like you fight against clans, and there will be then their final battle where one clan protects their own land, and if they lose, then this land goes to this clan who wins. Oh, well, I think that's a slightly bit too much for our game. But think about it. You could challenge a guild to a guild battle, and what you would get if you win would be their guild world. The ownership of that guild world. That would be a little bit too much in my opinion. Yeah, that's harsh. Yeah, dear Peanut. Yeah. But it's maybe a little bit too much. Interesting idea, though. Interesting idea. Well, it's very good with the community feedback for this. So changes are people will very like it. Yeah, and also, of course, like here in Pixelworld's headquarters, there are 6 developers. Like 6. And of course, we have a limited amount of suggestions and everything. Correct, Junior, thank you very much for the follow. But when I come to the live stream, we have hundreds of different opinions. It gives us so much more, like, content and ideas. So, yeah, definitely. It's just, that's why we're doing it here. New guild emote. Yeah, I got it. I got it, haunted place. Still thinking if we want to do that. But I'm gonna add it here. Like why not? Guild emotes. It's this requires a lot of work from our graphics guys. Like tons of work. But possibility? Yes, it is. There's be a special emotes that you can unlock only by being in a guild. Sup, I just woke up and what you said on Instagram, but I'm here now. Hello, DJ Games. How are you doing? And good morning. World War II flashbacks. Amanda Ferreira, thank you very much for the sub, as well as Fernanda Yon. Thank you so much for the sub and welcome. Or there will be a training PvP or friendly PvP. Oh, this also too harsh. Well, PvP in that way is not too harsh, but like, what is the price for those? If we would give like a guild, their own guild, well, then it would be. Satorimio PW. Hey Jake, what are you doing? We're designing guilds. Designing guild feature into the game and asking everybody their opinions on it. Okay. Police PW. Like police. Guild workbenches. Alright, let's read this this suggestion. This will be like a current replicator system, alright? Recipes or ingredients can be get in the quest rewards, and the current blueprint will be like a recipe books can only be get the guild shop by using points. Okay, you can get them from the guild shop by using points. The items that can be crafted will be more powerful swords or armor that will also be untradeable. Alright, and each member will get the items. Only the leader can craft the items, and once you leave the guild, the item will be lost. If crafted, it will only be exclusive for that. Yeah, okay. I was thinking like, it kind of goes into this guild shop, so you could get them from there. And then also to, where was it? Like you unlock, with the guild level, you unlock some stuff. Guild rank, guild level, higher up you get perks and items in the guild shop. But let's add it like in between here actually, I think. Guild crafting table. I'm gonna add it like this, because like crafting table, it can be anything basically, but the idea is a crafting table, like kind of a feature. And everybody could collect the ingredients for that, because it needs to be a collective, like people doing that together. Hello, thank you very much for the sub, Lillian Lebe. Thank you very much and welcome. What about guild message? Yeah, we got it. We got a guild message, guild only chat here. Guild only chat. And like message boards as well. Okay. Let's read. Scroll in the sub to create guild. Yeah, we talked about that a little bit last week. Maybe but yeah. Another way, we have to take a look at like where we want to add that. Hanzu, hey Jake, hello Hanzu, how are you doing? Welcome. Guild special elements. Not sure about that. I'm not gonna write it down because it's not kind of that kind of a perk thing. But I'm gonna keep it in mind. What about the special scroll in the shop that would allow you to create a guild? Yeah, like exactly like this is what we talked last week. Buy item like this. How to create a guild would be a buy item. Then you use the, for example, a scroll, and you collect signatures to that scroll, and then you create a guild with it when you consume that and that kind of stuff. How about a wager between two guilds to win a rare artifact which can be shown to others who visit the guild world? Just cosmetic. It would be a prize of guild PvP. So, that kind of a contest thing. So let's add it like a here, and like a cosmetic guild relic reward. Cosmetic guild relic reward. Yes, okay, got it. Guild clothes, yeah, we got it down. Guild graffiti. Because I'm thinking like, how can we make... Maybe we could make it like modular thing here, so you could... Okay, let's write it down. Guild graffiti. So you could even design your own guild graffiti maybe inside the game. Interesting. Can there be guild allies? So like when you have a guild and there's another guild that you can help you is on the same side? Yeah, well, it depends on what we end up doing with the guild quests and definitely with the guild PvP. We also have guild allies written down here as one possibility. Ally chat as well with them. That is true. Guild set like a knight. Possibility. Yeah, we have written a guild set, items, armor, that down. Guild name tag and badge. Oh yeah, that we haven't written. We have not wrote that down yet. So Guild banner / badge. Okay. Why don't we talk about this a little bit? Okay, so. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna jump here a little bit. I'm gonna go to Steam. I'm gonna open up the game and take a screenshot. And then we're gonna play with that idea. Like, what it could be, actually. Like, visually. And how you would recognize the guild from other guilds and that kind of stuff. Okay. Just wait a minute, guys. I'm in the development environment, in the dev servers, and I'm not allowed to show you that yet. Because that is the next update. Wait a minute, guys. This is why I jumped to this view. If I would have shown that to you guys, you guys would have seen the next update. Phew! Not even close. Not even close. Almost showed you guys the next update. Terry joined the chat. Hello, how are you doing? Okay, let's go to just a random world. Jake did an oopsie. Okay. Let's pull not this. Let's go down. Let's go here. Okay. Let's go back here. I got now a screenshot. So, let's talk about guild tabards, guild clothes, guild weapons, guild... Like, how would it show up? Well, for example, right now your name is like this. One possibility is to, like, if you're a world owner right now, it actually places like a crown right here, you know? Like there's the guild clock, I mean. It comes to this, like that. It's a awful color, I know. I'm just thinking about the best way to show this, and just, yeah, the guild lock for world owners comes to this place right now, you know? So, should the guild actually, like, replace this? What do you guys think? Like, if you have a guild badge, so would it replace this one? I'm gonna do it like this, quickly. Let's do it like this. Maybe that's the easiest way to show that. Would it replace that? So I have now that on here. Because it could just, I'm gonna duplicate this. Remove it. For example, you could maybe customize your own guild badge. So let's play around with that. For example, you could take this and then you could create your own, for example. Size 1. Okay, maybe we can do it like just quickly trying to make it so that everybody can see like what we are actually talking about. So you could customize this. For example, to have, I don't know, anything, basically. Should you be able to draw it yourself? Maybe not. I think that might be a bad idea. So... I don't know. I'm not even sure what I'm actually, like, drawing here. You know? This is like the Guild of Mordor or something. So there is a possibility that maybe you could create your own. I know that looks horrible. Don't talk. But yeah, you could create your own. Maybe that is just horrible. That's just horrible. But maybe you could, I don't know, create your own smiley face or something. Clan of Smiley Face, or just Clan of Muggy. I know, that looks horrible as well, but this just the idea. Use the pixel tool. Yeah! Your face cam is laggy. Hopefully, well, now it should be good. It's beautiful. Yeah, but nice drawing, Jake. I'm not even trying. I'm just quickly drawing it around. But fine. We're gonna take the Muggy. I'm just gonna take a Muggy. Okay. Fine. Fine. Let's do it. Okay. Here. I don't know why it removed some. Okay, it's not. Was this the Muggy? Yes, it was. And then let's go to here and then just... I'm gonna remove this. Nope. No. Let's put it to white. Because this is one possibility. No. I was supposed to do it like this. So you could have, for example, have your own item here. As your guild, and now I know that is a little bit blurry right now. Maybe an item there to represent your guild, or then it could be just like the Guild of the Muggy. Okay, that... Why is it so buggy? By the way, this is if you ever want to take like Pixelworld's graphics and want to do something fun with them. Just copy and use this tool. And look at this, now I have my own Muggy. Like, that could be your guild badge, for example. Then if you want, you could have your own guild badge, like, box as well, if you see that. If you would want to. But should it be like this? Like, your guild should have your own guild badge. Or, then, other way of doing that maybe is... or, at least, I think it should be like... Let's It's a little bit too big. Let's put it smaller. Give me a good guild name. Give me a good guild name. Let's write it down here. Good guild name. Muggies. Here we go. Muggies. So it would show up like this. Nope. It could show up like this. Let's add a small drop shadow. Layer style. Here we go to the drop shadow. Angle is that. Distance a little bit. Size, we're gonna drop it down. Okay. And then we're gonna go up in size a little bit. Okay. So it could kind of look like this. Either side. Or, let's duplicate this. Duplicate layer. Because in this way, there might be a little bit too much of text. For example, if your guild can have like 10 characters or something like that. This is gonna turn out to be a long name. Like Muggies, and then if we take, for example, Mr. Grandman. Mr. Grandman's name is a lot longer than Jake's name. So should this be instead like... when you create a guild, it will have the guild name, but then a shortened version. For example, Mug. So the whole guild name is Muggies, but then in your own name it would show up like this. In either side, here or here. The color might be different and everything might be different, of course, but like the basic idea. What do you think, guys? Hello, Quiz, how are you doing? Modular, yeah. Black... movement is a body, doesn't understand. Yeah, it's just an automatic bot. Put it on top of the name. Should it be here? On top, on the left, let me know. Let me know. Comment into the chat. I'm gonna be reading it out. Yeah, on the left side, Paddock says it is good. I prefer left. Okay, that's from MLG Master. Maximum 4 letters. Yeah, I think the guild name can be long, but then the guild would have like a guild tag that you would have to create. Kim123 put it on top of the name. It's so cool. Left under. I'll see how that would look like. Of course, it might be a little bit smaller in this case, I think. So... but I think in this case we would have to raise the name a little bit. Or left, top left. Yeah, there are a lot of different opinions. But if it is here, then it would be a little bit bigger. Mug. The guild name. Yeah, and then add a flag. That's also one possibility, like I said, with this. That it would have its own guild flag. Let's say that this is the Finnish flag, or the guild flag, whatever it might be. We can play around it, like what it can be then. You know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna open up this. This is from our... We're gonna use Monty as well. Monty again. Rasterize layer. Da ba ba. Ba ba ba. I'm gonna make a copy of it. I'm gonna try 2 different scaling styles. This one and then the other scale, because I'm gonna say change the interpolation by a cubic automatic. Oh. And when what this does is when I scale it down here, it's gonna blur it a little bit. So if we, there's gonna be some difference. Okay, perfection. Yeah, but you could maybe create your own guild tag, like this muggy here. It could be, would it be down, under, or left, or right? That is then something that we have to then check out, and then the size might change and everything. Of course, it's not gonna be like this, but yeah, and then. Okay, let's... I'm gonna pull it here. And then you could maybe create your custom, this thing. What? No, where's my red color? This should be here. That's and that. There's a system of banners in Minecraft that you could use alike to create your own flags. Yeah. There's a lot of games that do that kind of stuff. For example, you could choose any in-game item to represent that. So, for example, this flag could maybe... In guilds, you could maybe choose the background. What layer did I draw on? Didn't think about it at all. Maybe, oh, this one. Because then we could do like a layer style color overlay. I'm gonna do color overlay. Because then I can just do completely black and opacity. And choose black. Maybe you could even do it like this. Interesting. Is it like fully black or any kind of silhouettes? Silhouette idea. And of course, like, we are right now playing with the ideas, seeing what you guys like, what you don't like, what would be the best. These are not gonna be anything. It's just placeholders, testing out stuff, and how they would look like, kinda. Just playing around with ideas. You could only use some shapes to create it. Yes, Mr. Grandman. You could create this kind of a black shape or something like that, and there would be a predetermined ones. Then you could also maybe change the background color. So the color here on this background. So that could be like black or white or red or green or something. I think the name on the left. Okay, okay. So this one would be on the left. With this. And with this, like, this would probably... Let's move it like here. Of course, this is a little bit, like, wrong offset right now. This, like... The player would be a little bit to the left side as well. But is it too much? For example, if it's too much, then we could maybe just... Because there is going to be the flag, of course. If there is a guild banner or badge or something like that, it would replace that. This looks a little bit cleaner, to be honest. What about this? At the beginning, you can choose from some preset badges. Once your guild reaches a certain level, you can submit your badge design to the support to avoid abuse. I think it should be in a way that it's already different ones, and then you can choose the design to it. Like, well, good example is, once again, is World of Warcraft and how you create a guild banner over there. There are like 20 different designs for the actual guild logo, and then you can choose the background, the foreground, everything, and make it unique that nobody else has, but by mixing these things, so everybody can recognize that. But it everything is inside the game, and you don't actually like add anything custom, like for example, the picture of your own dog is not, like, adding that into the game is not possible. But in this way, we could make it possible so you could actually create your own like, for example, badge, or maybe you could. Would it be good? Oh yeah, this also applies to the flag. Yeah. We have the world flag next to our names too. Yeah, so probably the guild thing would kind of replace some of those. So yeah, name only, Jake. It would fit and it looks better. Something, please. Yeah, yeah. That's also. It would be better maybe to just have the name. And then you could maybe have some other things to show up for you. How would this look like as a golden, I'm thinking? That's like closer to, for example, to the VIP. Thinking about the colors and everything. Yeah. Jake, I recommend just putting the guild name in your player's information, maybe. Yeah, the whole guild name should definitely be there. But I'm thinking, like, I think there should be a way for you to somehow show your guild to every other player as well. And probably this, at least. Like this. How big it will be? Like maybe it's this small. Or something. I don't know. Or maybe mug. Make it red. A little bit too aggressive, I think. I like the guild name, but you could see the flag on info of person. Yeah. Houses for the members and castle for the king. Yeah, you can create that then by yourself. Yeah, definitely. Owner logo beside the flag. Oh yeah, definitely. That is there as well. So we don't want to make it too crowded as well. So that's why we have to think about this and what kind of it will be. Yeah. How many max people in guilds? We were thinking about earlier about 25 to 50. Maybe so you could even upgrade that later on. So maybe it could start with 25 is the max number, and then it would be upgradable to 50 or something close to that. Yeah. Mug for Muggy. Yeah, definitely. Make a guild name, 4 to 10 characters. Oh, definitely, guild name should be 4 to 10 characters. But the thing that you display to everybody else, it cannot be more than 3. If that possibility is created. Yeah. Alright. Higher guild level means more customized to your flag. Oh, yeah, that's interesting as well. Yeah. Level 1 is just text, 5 is choosing background, 10 is choosing logo, higher gets more complex, different designs. That is actually a very good idea, Internet. So that would be like a customizable thing. It would show as well, like, how good is that guild in that way. Hello, Cookie. How you doing? She's here, actually. She's behind the green screen right now. She is visiting. Visiting Kotka. Put guild name above the player name. Yeah, that is a possibility. Yeah, definitely. Maybe a little bit too big, but... That is a little bit too aggressive. I kind of like the wide one as well. I kind of do. But yeah. Oh, small under the name. That is... well, let's... do... But we have to remember, like, we might have to pull the name a little bit upwards as well if we're gonna do it like that. So maybe it would be... let's do it like in this way. Okay. Click, 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 click. It just show how that could go. Okay. Not that one. Oh, it came to this. Oh, right. No. How much a crate killed? How many gems? We're talking about like close to 150. 150,000. But yeah, we have to see that. Maybe name up and logo down. Yeah, it's now kind of like that. I'm gonna smudge that a little bit. So, well, okay, not working. Yeah. Well, maybe like that, kinda. I'm just quick editing this. Oh my god, well, still not like final numbers or anything like that. So yeah. And maybe, like, if it would be 150,000 gems, the price of the guilds, then maybe we could create it in a way that multiple people could join in, or that opens up some scamming possibilities. So I don't like that, actually. Don't want you to scam, because then I would have to ban, and I hate banning people, but I have to do it. Okay, I like the more left name and flag to the right. Oh yeah, yep. Can you fix the pet bug? Oh yeah, it will be fixed in the next update. Why the gems price are so expensive? It's a matter of opinion, but or do you mean the guild? It's not decided yet. It's not decided. And if you want to talk, like, see more about it, last week we talked about it. But it's not like completely finished or something like that. Jake, Uck, and Mug. Interesting. Pixely Mikke. Yeah, I see what you mean. When is the next update? Okay. Well, it looks like right now the next update might come next Wednesday. It looks like that. Hopefully everything goes good. But most likely next Wednesday. Okay. Hey guys! We got a lot of done today. Let's go through a little bit what we did today. So I asked you, how could you benefit from the guilds and what can you do with the guilds? So, guild alliances, ally chat, guild only chat, message boards, guild PvP, PvE plus PvE, so nether type of a world. For example, there are 6 stars that you need to collect and fight against to get those. Guild shop, where you can buy guild clothing, armor, weapons, maybe guild mounts in the future, guild orbs, familiars, animals. Then there was this guild crafting table idea, guild rank definitely for members, or we also talked about this guild reputation, so that could kind of go with the guild rank thing, kind of. Guild lock to create guild worlds. Multiple guild worlds, so there's a guild worlds, multiple worlds, guild logos slash banner that we talked right now, and we were just testing out how it could look like. Guild level, higher level, more perks, items in guild shop. Guild quests, very difficult but good prizes. So, for example, a tournament type of a break as fast as possible, and who gets the best results get prizes. Fight against other guilds. Guild gets gems from guild quests. Then there could be a guild bank that can hold gems and items for the guild. A way to prevent guild hopping. and one of those were the guild reputation. High enough reputation, you unlock personal guild perks. Guild perks, for example, could be 5% more XP, gems from fishing, Pixel Worlds, like player versus enemies, maybe Pixel Worlds exchange as well, like do something about it. Guild potions, guild salary, gems weekly that are paid from the guild bank, like weekly. Guild emotes, guild graffiti, guild banner and badge, and we talked about that with these kind of ideas. Well, not that, but like with the Monty idea that we talked earlier with this. Oh. Like it could be, for example, like this. That would be that, like, well. You know what I mean with this, where we're playing around with the idea. Yeah, we did a lot of stuff today. Let's save, Control S, and it is now saved. Minty, Monty, next Manty, Minty. Okay, so thank you very much for all of this, all of these suggestions and everything. Thank you guys. This idea is great, keep it up. Oh, we definitely will. What do we think? I think we should have a small break on designing guilds, at least, I think. I'm gonna be thinking about it, and maybe next week we're not gonna have a guild design session, but the next Saturday, I think, we should do like a banning scammers live stream. What do you guys think? I was thinking like maybe next week we should do banning scammers live stream on Saturday. Sure would be nice, yeah. So, yeah, we're gonna do next week, Saturday, is going to be banning scammers live stream. Hopefully we can find some scammers during that time. Because I'm announcing earlier, 1 week earlier, we're gonna go ban some scammers, maybe. Are people gonna scam while I'm streaming? I don't know. Last time we did this, yes they did, and we found some scammers. So we're gonna do that. You get to help me out with that. Let's go through the, like, whatnot and everything next Saturday. So remember to join. Next live stream is going to happen during next week. I'm not sure. Well, there's gonna be a YouTube video in next Wednesday, so maybe not next Wednesday. There will not be any stream, but video will come. As it looks like right now, there's going to be a new update, and there will be a video about it, and then Thursday there will be a live stream, and next Saturday, banning scammers live here on our YouTube and Twitch channels. So thank you very much, guys, for being here today. If you want to get a shout out right now, say something in the chat and I will give you a shout out. And let's go! Say something in the chat, guys, and let's start. Thank you very much for being here. Stop, Boof, Srayon Love, Patter Luxington, Ashton, CatTDM, SSJRPW, Bamot, Steve Universe, thank you very much for becoming a sponsor as well. Modular PW, Ender Knight, Fallen God PW, CatTDM, Hanzu, Mr. Grandman, Ender Knight, Bibsky, thank you very much for being here. Bushi GT, Kuko, Kim123, Frostings PW, Polly's PW, Cookie Monster, thank you very much for joining me. I know, Cookie Monster is just behind here, actually, and we're gonna go eat something right after this one. Ivan9858, Kim123, thank you very much for being here, Adomine, and as well, Falling Up PW, $2 through Super Chat, thank you so much for your support, guys, thank you so much. Oh, and here comes the last sponsor chat messages, thank you so much, guys. Ender Knight, £2 as well, hashtag Coffee Chicken for, that's for World of the Week, thank you so much. Ryan SG, Eziero, Ricards Luckies, SSJR, Garrus, Boofcat is 601, Hisco Gaming, Correx, Junior, Fontings, PW, Ivan, Ivan9858, Flat Noseness, Black Knight 18, thank you very much for being here. Falling God PW, another $2 to Super Chat. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for your support, guys. Poker PW, Pixelis Mick, thank you very much for being here. Mina Humunama, YouTuber Love, Superior PW, Umi, Lynn, Where's Nightmare, Poseidon, Nox, thank you very much for being here, Vincenzo, and everybody else. Thank you so much. Next week, Saturday, is going to be the Banning Scammers live stream. My name is Jake, and I am the community manager here at Pixel World's headquarters, and of course, I'll see you in Pixel Worlds.